Hello everyone and welcome back to round 2 of the FIA F4 series here on iRacing, once again back with the Northern European Tour. Of course, if you missed out last week's video where we went to Alton Park, I would highly recommend going back and checking it out. Today, we head north of the border and to Knockhill, of course. Yes, the only Scottish track, I believe, in iRacing. One of the only Scottish racetracks that's, capable of hosting anything more than some go-karts or some Renault Clios. But, of course, hopefully we can try and have another good race out. Of course, we did pretty well last week, so I'm hoping we can continue that. I love Knockhill as a circuit. In an F4 car, though, it does feel very, very scary. So let's get on with qualifying.
New fastest lap for Sikorsky, 47.2. The leader's just done a 46.9.
A horrible run out of the final corner, but just didn't want to nick it in the gravel. Up towards the line then, hopefully it's going to be a low 48 actually. He's a lot better than I was ever really expecting there, but yeah, 46.9. Coming out by our pole sitter. Definitely reckon there was a couple more tenths on the table, but P5 we will absolutely take. Well, lining up then on row 3 this week here at Knockhill, starting from P5. Happy that I'm on the inside, but I can't lie, a little bit nervous for this race. Quite a wide open SOF, so I'm expecting there to be a little bit of carnage. Unfortunately, I'm actually doing this in the new race, of course. There was so much popularity on this series last week that iRacing decided they would open up another session time. I've jumped into the first one, and it feels a little bit scary. 25 laps, though, over the next 20 minutes. This, hopefully, is going to be good. Right, let's do this thing.
P5.
20 minutes here from Knockhill. Looking forward to it, but we're just definitely going to have to focus lap 1.
Get ready. Go. That's 20 minutes to go.
Not reacting too badly to the lights. Guy in front of me, though, not getting a particularly good start. So I'm a little bit worried about the guy on my outside. And, well, that makes life easier then. Guy on the inside at turn 1 didn't want anything to do with it. We do get a little punt from behind, but we will make it through. Contact again behind me. Don't really trust the guy with 600 I rating, I can't lie. Whether that's 600 I rating on pace or 600 I rating on an ability not to make it to the checkered flag in one piece. You never quite know. Often it's a combination of the both. But yeah, as we make our way then down into the hairpin, looks like Cam at the front of the field there from pole, storming away into an early lead. But yeah, no, if we can kind of stick with these two just in front of me, try and potentially see. Oh, there we go. There goes Brandon behind. A little bit of a wobble out of the final corner. Don't know if he's been able to rejoin the circuit in one piece. Appears that he hasn't. But we're up one spot then on lap 1, which is super good for us. Gather it up, gather it up. I might have forgot to downshift before turn 1. That was incredibly scary. But yeah, maybe we'll have some good pace up against Florian just in front of me. He's got a lot more I rating than me, so we'll wait and see whether that comes to fruition. But yeah, of course, obviously the F4 cars around Knockhill, very, very light cars obviously don't react well to lots of elevation change, and unfortunately Knockhill is full of it. So yeah, got to be careful there as running a little bit wide down at the hairpin, but it actually allows you to get quite a nice run off the corner. As yeah, Yuho behind us, probably butchering his name. He of course looked very, very racy in qualifying as well, so might have to watch our mirrors throughout this race. As yeah, turn 1, very, very difficult actually, I find, to be consistent through. It just seems like one lap you'll take a line and it'll be fine. Next lap you'll take what feels like the same line. It just won't quite work as well for you. As definitely need a blender throttle up over the crest. Don't know corner names at Knockhill, I do apologise. Sure, if there's any Scottish person there, they'll be flailing their iron brew bottle in the air and yelling curse words at me. Oh, leader's gone. And he's going to rejoin right in the middle of the road. That was quite a risky rejoin, but he'll get it going again. Can we try and apply some pressure? We are still gaining as we head over the start-finish line. We'll show the nose, but we won't do anything with it. As you know, he's probably now going to have very warm tyres throughout the next lap or two. But of course, yeah, just able to get back up. So clearly very quick then, but not the most consistent driver in the world. Could we be in for the fight for a podium today?
Looks like it's furlough.
I would imagine we're probably going to have to deal with lap traffic as well, I would have thought in this one. Obviously very, very short lap time.
Make them work for it.
So probably going to be the case. But yeah, if we can just try and stick them, really does look like the top four fairly evenly paced as well. They almost meet in the middle out of the final corner once again. I will quite happily sit back and watch some battles if needs be. We had a good race out last week in the Northern European Series, so we'd like to continue obviously trying to pick up good results where possible. As soon as I say that, we go and throw it round. And I've taken the guy out alongside me. We'll let him go first. I don't think he can go. I reckon his car's been destroyed. Damn it. I am so sorry, man. I did try and wait for him. And yeah, just could not quite get the car rotated around where I needed it. Don't know how bad the front wing damage is. Managed to do that as well last week. But yeah, seems like a field spread out quite drastically as well early on. So maybe we can try and get back up to Camille. But yeah, my first takeout, I believe, of the season. The car is very, very loose now as well. But yeah, we just got to focus up and continue racing our race. Haven't got a meatball, which is good. But yeah, I'm so sorry to Yuho. Well, definitely seems like this damage is costing us a little bit of time, but it's very much looking like a race of survival so far. Gap to Camille is now pretty much leveled out, so I know we've got the pace to go quicker than him. But we just need to obviously push and find the consistency that I need as well. There's a big bump on the inside of 2, which I've avoided, or 3 even I should say, which we've avoided that time round, which is what I need to start doing more. You can see instantly a couple of tenths come out of him on the relative. Of course, that might just ebb and flow around, as that's not going to do me any favours. Up to 6x as well. Come on, Matt, focus up.
2.8 seconds. Yellow flag. There's an incident in McIntyre.
Someone's gone. Yellow flag's out. Don't rejoin. They have rejoined. That is a lapped car, unfortunately. So no freebie there. Whoa, that's a lot of curb on the way in. That's not... I mean, that's a good line in a touring car, but not in a Formula 4 car. Very much shut the car in, upset the rear end, but yeah, so easy just to overstep the mark in this thing, especially obviously over the bumps and the elevation. We can see now lap traffic as well becoming a little bit more of an issue. Is this guy going to bail out? Yes, he is. Thank you. And yep, the gap now down to under 2 seconds immediately, so Camille there maybe just with a bit more bad luck, but the fight for P4 is still on. There is a lot of lap traffic. That's the nature of such a short lap round here. And, I mean, we must have only got one iRacing split as well, which is quite rare for the F4, especially for these tour-style events. But, yeah, maybe the 5 PM slot not quite working the same wonders iRacing had hoped. Another car gone. Does get off the racing line, which is nice. Is that a car for a position? No, of course not. As Yuho now, unfortunately, has disconnected from the lobby. So clearly unable to get back going. Again, so sorry. But that's sometimes, unfortunately, the way the racing gods work. But can we try and get Camille again? Another car off the road. Hopefully, going to be able to try and move our way past them. Hopefully, they're not going to do anything stupid in towards turn 1, which they won't. They are going to give me a bit of a squeeze, though, which is not too nice. Almost getting Michael Schumacher against Ruben Barrichello, Hungary 2010. So we made our way down the front straight there, but we're through. We're safely through. And yeah, we've really just got to wait and see, obviously, what happens with these lap traffic. Oh, no, we're not. Camille, a big mistake, and we will say thank you very much. And reclaim P4 then this afternoon. So that is fantastic for us, but will we be able to stay here As yeah, we can see still cars battling at the front on the relative. But yeah, very much has been a very race of attrition. Oh, come on. Get the power down at that final corner. It looks like there might still be a battle going on for the lead. 1.3 seconds. Always the weird thing as well with racing around a track like Knockhill, of course, is you expect the time to be counting down a lot quicker than it really is. Where this lap time is, well, less than 50 seconds long. Obviously you think, oh, well, I've only got a couple more minutes to go. I've done another 2 laps. But, of course, at Knockhill, that's not quite how things work. Such a short lap time here. But we do seem pretty much, as long as nothing crazy happens, cemented for this P4. Still trying to chase some lap time, sort of seeing what pace I've got. But of course, won't know until we get at the car what's the damage like. You know, picked up front wing damage as well last week and it made no difference. Doesn't feel like it's making much of a difference here either, so we may be getting a bit lucky with the damage. But of course, just got to try and stick at it, get to the flag. Of course, pick up those all-important championship points as well. Oh, that was stupid. Too easy of trying to read chat, and we made a little bit of a mistake.
We think P5 has been there.
Oh, and Camille's done it even worse. There we go, that makes my life slightly easier then. Thought we might be under some more pressure later on in the day, but yeah, clearly make a mistake, and the guy behind me, anything I can do, he can do better. I mean, I take 35 iRating here, but walk away quite happy with that, with the way everything's gone. But yeah, really do want to try and have a good championship position in these cars, and want obviously desperately keep the instant count low so we can try and obviously pick up more SR. Still at 3.6 SR at the moment, courtesy of the Bathurst 1000, but no need to keep it clean. Well, this is a bit scary. Less than 2 minutes to go, and thanks, crew chief. We've got 2 cars now battling just in front of me. I don't even think they're on the same lap. But they do appear to be going side by side into turn 1. Are we going to see a pile-up? Nope, just one of them spins. It's not that I can see the future, but when you got 2 guys with less than, well, about 1,000 I rating between them, you kind of expect certain things to occur. But yeah, I think we're going to have 2 more laps after this one, just due to where the leaders are on the track. I mean, the fact I'm over half a lap behind and I'm 1 place off a podium goes to show just how crazy this one has been. 5 of us on the lead lap as we get towards the end of this race. Where are you going? That's a bit scary, but we make it round. Those things are quite scary still, no matter how late into a race you are. Well, white flag is out then as we round the final corner here once again at Knockhill. We're actually going to get a couple of extra laps in by the looks of it. We're going to start lap 26. As we finally, there we go, we finally dip back into the into the 47s. Are we gonna see, what is this guy doing? Come on, why are you crawling around? At least get out of the way. Bro, hello? What's he doing? Is he unaware of how blue flags work? Or certainly not what we need later on in the day. Hopefully Camille won't get close enough to really go for anything, but it's not particularly enjoyable. Is he going to move out the way? Doesn't look like he is. We head down towards the final corner. Cam, I think, is going to... Oh, no, wrong Cam. Anyway, down the inside we'll go. We will get around the blue flag traffic anywhere there, but... Yeah, sound like Sebastian Vettel moaning about blue flags there. But it is going to be Cam that takes the win ahead of Mikal and Florian there. We're going to cross the line, though, for P4. So we can be rather happy with that one. Yeah, like I said, so unfortunate for the incident with Yuho. But let's go take a look at our final race results. Having a look then at our final race results, another 0.24 SR loss. Really have not been having fun on the SR front so far this season, but 35 iRating game pushes us back over 1.9k there, so I don't think we can complain all too much about that. Only 1,000th of a second between Cam and Mikal's fastest laps. But thank you all so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed, please do make sure to leave a like, get yourself subscribed, and we'll be back very, very soon with more iRacing content. A massive thank you to all of my YouTube members and my Patreon supporters for their continued donations to help my work. These things go much further than I think a lot of you ever realise and allow me to continue making content full-time here on YouTube. So if you want to support me from as little as £1 a month and be featured on all of these end clips, either click the join button next to the subscribe or head over to my Patreon. There's a link down in the description.